Hello and welcome to this quick run through of how to design your Blackboard course. So I'm going to show you a handful of tools that I think will help you better structure your Blackboard course and help you design it more logically, and then hopefully help the students follow along as we move into this hybrid flexible workspace. So one thing that I would recommend first off is to make sure that you're organizing your semester into weekly modules. I think that this is just a great tip to help you keep a handle on exactly how you're designing your semester, how it's following along with the syllabus, and I think that it helps the students feel like they understand the flow of the things that they're learning. So let's take a peek at what these things look like inside with week 2, and here's my week 2 module, which I want to show you. Now, Blackboard is incredibly robust. There's a lot of tools in here, but what I would recommend is just find maybe 3 or 4 different tools that you think you're going to use every single week and stick with those tools. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to do any kind of fancy stuff. Just make sure that you're staying consistent and that week to week there's a consistent workflow and that you're using all the same tools on a weekly basis, right? So take a peek at this first thing. I always like to start every single weekly module, with an image. I think that it provides me an opportunity in my walkthrough videos, which I'm going to show you in just a second, to start to make these kind of real world connections with students and the things that they're learning, right? And here's exactly how you do that. So you go to build content and you click on image, and then you'll be able to upload an image that you've had downloaded onto your computer by browsing the computer, and then you add a long description, which is the text that you just saw pasted below the image. Every single week, I also like to do a task list. You'll notice that number 1 on the task list is watching the walkthrough video. So each week I make a walkthrough video just like this, and I show my students exactly what they're expected to accomplish that week. Again, it's one of those really simple things that you can do that I help students follow along the content and understand exactly why they're doing the activities and what those outcomes are. So you can talk about the outcomes as you do this walkthrough video. Here's the walkthrough video here. It's really simple. What I do is I record it onto my computer, I upload it into Microsoft Stream, and then what I do is I actually click on a shareable link. I copy the shareable link and I build content and add the web link right here, so that when students click on this link, it will open up the Microsoft Stream right here for them. And once it downloads, just give it 1 second. And here it is. And the reason why I like Microsoft Stream is because it has this transcript on the side. So it automatically generates a transcript for you, which keeps everything nice and accessible for the students. And other students have told me that they just like reading the transcript. It feels like it reinforces the learning for them. So it's another really great tool and pretty simple to use. One thing that I would recommend as well is using the folder function, which you can do by, again, going to build content and clicking right here on content folder. If you have any really complicated stuff that you're teaching with a lot of resources, just nest it in a folder into a single space. And again, it's another really simple trick that you can use to help keep your entire Blackboard course nice and organized for your students. Here's some other folders that I have here. Make sure that you have your learning objectives written out for each week so that students understand why they're doing the activities. It's really important that we sell students on the idea that the activities we're doing week to week are not trivial assignments, but they have outcomes that we expect them to learn from these things. Revision instructions, again, if you have any high-level instruction that you want to accomplish, why not just make a quick video? I realized that lots of students were asking me for revision instructions all the time, so I said, let me just make a quick video. I think the video is about 2 or 3 minutes long, and I just send it to students if they have any questions about the revision process. How to do track changes, how to leave me comments, how to ask questions, anything like that, and how to work in Microsoft Word. It ends up saving me a ton of time because I have this recording that I can send students if they have any questions about that. And then the final tool that I use, again, and now I think I'm at around 4, the final thing that I make sure that I use every single week is I have an actual assignment, right? So this one was worth 50 points, and let me just show you really quickly how to build those. So you go up to here, it's actually in the assessment tab, and you click on assignment. And then you can name it, you can put the description. you can actually browse assignment files. What I usually do for that is I'll add sample writing in a Microsoft Word doc that they can download. You can open up and set the due dates so that it opens at a certain time and that it closes at a certain time. You can set the points possible. The display of grade, if you're someone like me, you prefer to work in letter grades, you can switch it to letter grades down here. So again, it's really robust, so it can customize and work with whatever kind of way that you teach and instruct and grade specifically. And again, like I said, Blackboard is really robust. There's a lot going on here, but here every single week I've chosen a handful of tools that I like to use, and I use them on a consistent basis. And they always culminate in an actual assignment that students are submitting. And as long as you stay consistent, you're going to be doing a great job. If you guys have any questions about how to build your Blackboard course, maybe some of the other tools that you might be thinking about including, and you want to kind of bounce ideas off someone, please just let me know. Feel free to shoot me a message in Teams, and we can schedule a conference and work on that. All right, so good luck.